We started working together in the back end of 2017.
And the majority of that time we've been working on our Doorstep Dances project.
Hello! Got to do your dance! Lovely!
Doorstep Dances started when we did a dance for our friend Michelle, who was isolating with health issues during the pandemic. I went round to her house and did this dance for her, and then felt like there was potential for it to turn into a project. So we decided to do a menu of 5 dances for the first version last year. People could pick one of the dances. They were all choreographed in our living rooms and kitchens because it was during the pandemic. We couldn't get into a studio or anything. Quite simply costumed.
With quite minimal funding, but it just felt like we had to go for it. We did it, and the response was just quite overwhelming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think last year especially because people were just so starved of connection and art and joy. So after the success of the summer project last year, we brought out a festive Christmas dance. And then because the summer and the Christmas performances went so well, we thought, right, we've got to apply for some funding to really, really do this project justice. And then we were successful.
This time around we had 3 pieces on the menu. We had Sink or Swim, which is quite a funny dance theatre piece, which is about 2 synchronised swimmers that go for a day at the seaside. So there's that one. I really wanted to do something to do with rave culture or the 90s, so we did this sort of rave inspired piece
called Everybody in the Place. The final performance that we had on the menu is called Always, and it was choreographed by Lee Anderson.
It's very rich. Like she described the wanting to create something that was like a jewel for us, because it's only 5 minutes.
Looking back on it now, and even when we were delivering it, I think it felt great. I think people were really buzzing off it,
yeah.
and it felt like you was looking forward to going to each performance, even though you were knackered. It was exciting going to every performance because you knew that there was going to be a different response. The relationship between you and the audience was going to be different at each one. Some of them bigger audiences, some of them very intimate. But the conversations that we had and the feedback that we got, and just even the physical responses, like people dancing along, and it's just really nice, all these things that have come from this project. If there's a project that's going to give you a lot of learning in terms of stuff going wrong, it's one where you drive around Hull in a little tiny car doing performances on the hour, every hour for 7 hours, with costume changes in between, in car parks and behind people's houses and whatnot. So yeah, it's definitely offered a lot of learning opportunities.